Judges and courts actively create an arena for stability so that order and civilization can be played out in slow motion and no great physical violence can be done but it is substituted for words. But in the process, people today are suffering more and disproportionately. And there are clearly the signs that the system is no longer working. While so many other areas of technology are developing and becoming precise, whilst even medicine is becoming tailor-made towards genetic dispositions of people, so too the legal system can be guided by artificial intelligence to distribute justice very clearly and accurately and to eliminate the ability to maneuver, which is in many ways 90 or 95% of where injustice occurs, when people see that they can take advantage over other people by a system of leveraging their wealth or their privilege or their ability to hire lawyers or their ability to understand that one legal process may not affect another process, or by having the abilities to defend themselves when they get caught. So that justice eventually is not adjudicated in the way that the technology of the time allows it to. So one asks the question, what judges can exist whilst allowing for this injustice to occur as a day-to-day practice? The future in our times, which is so privileged, is to ensure a system of justice which is beyond beyond the ability to corrupt, and therefore should be structured on artificial intelligence. It should be ensured that it embodies the best practices, and it can at every moment ensure that the powerful cannot take advantage of the bereft of power, and to create an equal playing field where the engaging forces are their imaginations, and the function of a judge and of sentences is to coordinate them, much like language coordinates us and ourselves, and actually some say is the source of our consciousness. And the function of a Twitter, of animals, of birds to each other, are a form of sonar, a form of coordinating structure. So the idea of allowing for sentences, of a logic, of a language to achieve its true goal, which is to function as a sonar, as a radar, to direct us and to coordinate for our betterment, to solve our problems, to take us away from the abyss and from the pit and from the obstacle. The legal system, the sentences that we structure as a society, are our abstract brains, our guiding system, and their legitimacy is in their success in ensuring that their subjects are guided, and therefore judges who are not active today, but who try to maintain and preserve a status quo whilst allowing people to suffer, whilst they could adopt actively the aegis of technology to solve people's problems, where they send out letters by mail to people that take weeks. They can send out messages and run entire court cases by WhatsApp, and to allow for the citizen to get true and immediate and equal justice before the powers. So the judges that deny them this, whilst they go on holidays, And whilst they use their telephones to speak to their children and to arrange their errands and to solve their problems, whilst allowing for citizens to remain stuck within this structure, is not justice. It is anti-justice. And it is that system that AI can obviate. And it is with these instruments that we should begin as citizens to take control and to demand that the instruments of state shall now be allocated to the individual, so that the state and the courts and the authorities cannot have a disproportionate and abusive, dominant relationship for no reason other than it controls the instruments. These instruments must be decentralized to everyone, and everyone must be ensured the right to these instruments, so that the state motivations are neutralized, and that there can never be a relationship, as was intended, of a dominant subject relationship, but an era where humans are equal, and there is a justice referee system which allows them to expand their social consciousness.